did you grade out Friday?
I didn't grade out good enough. I didn't play well enough. I had, as you could see, I had 2 holding calls, and I didn't block well enough, and I didn't run my routes well enough. So I didn't get enough satisfactory grade to my liking, and I don't know what my grade was, but it wasn't good enough.
You've always been tough on yourself. And just talking to you a little bit, you seem to grade yourself tough.
Yeah, I mean, personally, what I know about football and I know about my ability, if I don't, reach a certain standard, I don't think it's good enough, and I haven't met that standard. I didn't play well enough in the game. So yeah, I do grade myself tough, and I'll be my, biggest critic because I feel like that's the best way to get better.
What was the biggest lesson you learned from Friday?
It was just technique. It wasn't anything different. It was just my coaches telling me, Coach Embry was telling me it's going to be technique, and then you do the things in practice, you kind of get away with it, and then it comes to a game, and there's a flag, or you didn't get open enough quick enough, or little things, or the linebacker jumps around and tips the ball just a bit enough because you didn't get outside on your right landmark. So it was just the real small stuff, and that was the biggest thing. It was just really the technique, and everyone really is just really good with their technique.
Do you feel you kind of have to hit the gas a little bit more or quicker off the line just because of things are moved so quickly in the NFL?
I just got to trust my technique. That's what my biggest thing is. Just trust my technique, trust my coaching, trust the players around me. That's just the biggest thing, is just getting with your teammates and going over things and repeating it over and over and over and over again some more until it's annoying, and then do it some more, and then you'll feel more comfortable, and then it comes to second nature. So it's just repetition and just getting more comfortable and doing the things that Coach asked me to do with my technique, and I'll be fine.
How much harder is it to focus, though, on things like technique when you're in a game situation and your adrenaline is pumping?
Yeah, that's a great question. When you're in a game and things are going, you're thinking about just your assignment, and sometimes you forget about your technique, and I think that's what got me held up in the first preseason game. I was so worried about doing my assignment, making sure I won my rep, that I forgot about the small techniques that would help me win my rep and help me dominate that rep and not get a holding call or not get open enough, something like that. So it's a good question. That it's tough to know your technique and remember your technique when you're in the heat of the battle. But that's why we come out here and practice, and Coach Smith and Coach Embry and Coach Teffer do a great job on repetition so it can help us out, and so it's second nature when we get into the game.